Hey babe, you hungry?
I could eat. Ingredients we're using today. We have garlic garni, which we actually got from the Renaissance Festival. We love it. We have green beans. We have white pearl onions and bacon, and that's for the green beans, the side that we're making. And then for the chicken, obviously we have chicken, and then we're going to stuff it with cream cheese, which we will add some garlic garni to, onions, and then we have serrano peppers, but you can use jalapenos. We just prefer serranos because they're a little spicier.
And let's not forget the all-important
Wine.
Chardonnay. This is Dark Horse. Never had it before, but we'll give it a try. See how it is.
So we're going to start with the chicken first. We're going to slice it down the center so that we can put the cream cheese, the onions, and the peppers inside.
Sounds like a plan. So over here we have our handy dandy knives, magnetized, makes things very easy. Highly suggest it. Got it off Amazon for cheap, though that might be too big of a knife to fillet.
I'm still gonna oil this anyway.
All right, got a cookie sheet, foiled and oiled. All right, so what I did was just filleted the chicken breast open, but I also put little slits this way so the cheese gets all the way in and marinated. Gotta let that shit marinate. And here's the cream cheese that she knows good enough to mix. Kind of spread it around a little. And take all that good salmonella and just spread it all back in here. So now I'm just dicing up the Serrano. This is what a Serrano is. Very good flavor. Definitely has some spice to it, but it tastes a lot better than a jalapeno in my opinion. And my opinion, what matters right now. So I think it's diced up enough. As you can see, I'm pretty professional with my knife here. Good to go, ready to close it up. Oh yeah.
All right, so I still will crack the green beans in half. They are really long, so I like to make them a little more bite-sized.
All right, so now to prep our bacon, we will cut it up with the handy dandy shears. Now, obviously, you can cut it however big you want, but having it chunky is personally how I prefer it. All right, so we'll throw this bad boy on medium, let it get going. We do have a grease shield we can put over it so it's not splattering all over us. I guess we're little wusses.
All right, so we realized we forgot to cut the onions in the chicken. That's okay because we haven't done anything yet. So,
Red onions are what we prefer.
yes. So I'm just going to open this back up.
Let's take a look at this. Oh yeah.
And we're going to add our onions. We also like a lot of onions, like we like a lot of garlic, and like we like a lot of serranos.
And a lot of wine.
Does that make sense?
All right. So let's go ahead and refold it. Do we want to maybe toothpick it shut? Yep. Yeah, I'm recording you cleaning up so people can see we're not slobs.
I wash my hands after every single thing I do.
Yep.
You're just a big nerd, that's what I said.
Oh. We got colored toothpicks, so we're not racist. Oh, you can hear the bacon starting to go.
Go ahead and put
3 toothpicks. Yeah, looks like that'll be enough. So we're going to use our little toaster oven over here. This is convenient since it's just 2 of us.
We actually use this more often just so it doesn't heat up the entire house.
Yeah, living in Arizona, the sun heats it up enough. So what temp are you setting that at?
I have this on 400 just because we have a giant piece of meat here. But, I mean, honestly, you could probably do 350, 375 if you have a smaller piece. But I was going to set this for, what do you think, 20 minutes to check on it? We like to check on things, especially in the toaster oven because it tends to cook a little faster.
I'd say 25 minutes, but whatever you want.
We can do that. 25 minutes. That sounds good.
All right.
What you'll learn from us is we don't always go by recipes. We just kind of go off our feelings. So we are going to go ahead and cut up these pearl onions we have for the green beans. Basically just on a little further ahead on this one. So let's cut off the ends. And then I take off the top layer of skin. And I'm going to do this to all of these. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
So again, we do like onions. Pearl onions happen to be one of our favorites. Those and red onions we eat a lot of.
Yes, but you can, not very many stores actually carry pearl onions. So if you can only find yellow pearl onions, those will work as well. These just happen to be white.
So an idea I just came up with was I was going to throw some of my cheap whiskey in the bacon. All I could find out of my cheap stuff was Honey Jack. Honey Jack sounds good to me. It's better than wasting my Blue Label Johnny Walker or Platinum or any of the other good stuff. So could add just a little, but you know, that's not what we do around here. Hopefully this turns out okay. So we're only about 7 minutes in, but look at this goodness. Little warm, little warm. It's getting there. And then the bacon actually smells amazing. Got to stir it every once in a while. Now I like my bacon crispy, but Sheena wants it all fatty and nasty and not cooked all the way. So because of that, I'm cooking it all the way. This for you. Maybe that'll calm her down a little. And a little for the cameraman.
Sick of these onions.
Downfall pearl onions. They do take a while.
They take forever.
If anyone knows a quicker way, post up. Let us know. She's probably been cutting these for 10 minutes now. Let's go take a look at our green beans and bacon. Green beans are getting there. We've been stirring them occasionally, making sure they all get a chance to cook up. I hope you can see the bacon popping everywhere. That's okay. Oh, so I think this is probably done for Sheena, but Jason says this is no bueno. Ooh, the bottom's getting bueno though. Matter of fact, it might be a little. The bottom's a little too crispy. I gotta stir it more often now. That's all right. She'll live. Never heard of dying from overcooked food, but I have for undercooked food.
What? No. So the green beans are almost done, but I do like to cook the pearl onions just a little bit. I don't want to cook them too long because I don't want to take away from their flavor, but we do like them to be a little bit soft. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in now. All these onions. Oop, and they're all going everywhere.
As long as they're not on the floor, because then the dogs will come and eat them. Now, as you can see, behind the pot is the bacon. I was trying to pay too much attention to cleaning some dishes in between shots, and maybe I overcooked them a little too much. You know what? It's all right. This just became
It'll still be
Cajun style.
delicious.
She's making shit happen, she said. So obviously, just strain it out. Pretty easy to figure that part out. You have a cheap plastic one because I'm cheap, apparently. She's going to leave the burner on because it's probably better that way. We got to heat the house because it was only like 90 degrees today in Arizona
I do leave it on.
in October.
We're going to add the bacon in.
Oh, you can hear it. Hear it cooking away. Maybe we should turn the heat down a little. Stainless steel likes to hold that heat in.
We'll just stir this around.
Now we still have 11:40 left on our chicken. But we're getting there.
Getting there. So we're going to throw this to the side for now.
And off camera, we will just drink some more so you don't think we're alcoholics. We're still on the old bottle, but we're getting down. We'll open the new bottle when everything's done, and we're still letting this just sit here and stay warm, basically. Oh, we did taste.
We tasted this bacon.
The bacon, and here.
You want to talk about it?
So we tasted the bacon, and the bacon was really good. But one thing we realized is it's probably the jack that when we added to it, it just brought the heat up and just cooked it a lot faster than we expected. You live, you learn. It's the way it goes all up in our kitchen.
But it still is delicious.
Just Cajun style.
It's Cajun style, which is not my favorite, but it's still delicious. And he, even as it was cooking, asked me if it was maple bacon, and I said no. That was the honey jack we smelled.
Yeah, it tasted a little like maple bacon, and it's not. It's regular bacon, and that honey jack just added that. It's not a very sweet flavor, but it's enough to make you think that there's a little bit of maple in that, and it's really good. And by the way, if you don't have one of these UGG gloves, I suggest you get it. It is great. But if you want to have fun, it's all about the Pac-Man. Wonka, 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 wonka. Thanks, Juice. The chicken's about to time out, but before we do, I say we have a little more so we can open our good bottle. Jesus, I didn't mean chug it.
I had less than you.
That's her excuse.
You pulled it.
You pulled it.
Chuck, 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 chuck.
It's actually tasting now a little more acidic now that it's been open for quite a while.
I don't think it's quite as good now that it's been open for that long.
I agree. There was a sweet spot in it. But that's all right. Again, this was Dark Horse wine. Their Chardonnay.
Yes. It was still very good.
Don't leave it open too long because you lose some of the flavor.
And there's dogs over here making noises. That's what the sneezing is in the background.
All right. So we're coming over. Timer's out.
Chicken.
The chicken looks good. We just turned the oven off. Let me get to the other side so the light gets better. There we go. Bam! It just got better. Less shadow of me, more shadow of you.
Look at that. Bam!
Look at this. Now, do not forget to take out the toothpicks.
So let's just show you the inside real quick. Look at all that steam too. It
Oh.
smells delicious.
So here's our finished product. We opened our bottle of Barchetto to enjoy with our dinner, and we will probably end up polishing this one off tonight also. 2 bottles one night, and that's kind of our style. And here's our finished product, spread out on our plates. It smells great just standing here, and we hope you enjoy our recipes.